much, Ambassador and Excellencies and distinguished panelists and ladies and gentlemen. I'm Umezaki from IDE-JETRO, Japan. And thank you very much for inviting me to this web dialogue. Taking advantage of this opportunity, I would like to share some findings and implications from our recent study on the trilateral highway, which connects the Northeast India to Myanmar and other parts of ASEAN. Actually, I was involved in two research projects under AREA, Economic Research Institute for ASEAN and East Asia, which is located in Jakarta, Indonesia. Then we just finished the second round of the study last year. And as other panelists emphasized, actually the Northeast India is located in a very, very strategic position in, to connect South and Southeast Asia. Then the second round of the study finished last year. We focused on the current status of the trilateral highway and its possible extensions to the Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia. Then let me start from the border trade connectivity. This is the statistics from the Myanmar. Actually, Myanmar shares the national border with India, of course, and China, Thailand, and also Laos, PDR, and Bangladesh. And as you see from this table, most of the border trade.
I think, I think we cannot see your presentation.
Oh, really?
Is it possible to show the presentation, please?
Oh, sorry. Just a moment.
Hello, can you help?
Yeah, I can help.
Can you just have the bring up the presentation? Yeah, there. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, you see?
Yeah, sir. Just give me a cue. I will change.
Yes, please go ahead, Umezaki.
So you see the table now?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. This is a table of the Myanmar's border trade. And as you see, most of the border trade of Myanmar is with between China and Thailand. And the biggest border gate with India is Tamu, which is right next to the More in Manipur. It shares only 0.5% of the border trade of Myanmar. That is, the trade connectivity along the land route is very, very limited. That is the current status. And okay, another point. Oh, okay, let me skip. There's some difficult problems with the statistics. It is very difficult to understand what is the current status of the border trade. Then this is the map of the trilateral highway, focusing on Myanmar. Then this photo is the bridge connecting More and Tamu, which was built quite long ago. And as you see, the bridge itself is very small and narrow. And the section between Tamu and Kalewa was developed and inaugurated in 2001, which was developed by the Border Road Organization of India. Then, from that section, this is the photo of the so-called India-Myanmar Friendship Road, which is a part of the India-Myanmar-Thailand trilateral highway. As you see, there are many old bridges along the road. Then, from Kalewa to Mandalay. Mandalay is a very big city in Myanmar. Then there are potentially 3 routes connecting Kalewa and Mandalay. And now the focus is on the red route through Yaji from Karewa to Yaji through Monwa and Mandalay. Then this route is under construction with the assistance of India. So this is a photo taken just 1 year ago when I visited there. Then this section is actually, as you see, is a shortcut connecting Karewa and Mandalay, but the road condition was very poor. Then currently, Indian contractor is developing, improving the road infrastructure with the aim to complete the project by May this year. I don't know whether they can do it or not. And within the section, there are some mountainous road, and this is the status of 1 year ago. So it might be difficult to improve this kind of section within a year. To wrap up the physical infrastructure of the trilateral highway, actually, most of the part is already completed or under improvement project. But the remaining bottlenecks we need to highlight. The replacement of 69 bridges along the Tamu-Karewa section, as I just showed the picture. So this is supposed to be done by under the Indian assistance, but there has been a very big delay. And also some sections need new project for improvement. And as I showed you, the bridge connecting More and Tamu, that is actually too small to accommodate a big flow of goods. And also, we found out that we need to improve a lot of border facilities, including logistic facilities along the border areas. In terms of institutional arrangement, so there's no transport facilitation agreements covering this trilateral highway. So, for example, from the Indian side, India already have BVIN motor vehicle agreements between Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, and Nepal. And for the trilateral highway, Indian government proposed to adopt this kind of agreements to Myanmar and Thailand. But we see so far there's no progress on this. And as you see, in the greater Mekong sub-region, so there has been quite a lot of efforts to formulate institutional arrangement for cross-border transport, so-called cross-border transport agreement, CBTA. So, which was actually started a quarter century ago, 1995. But even now, it is under the initial implementation stage. So the experience shows that it is very difficult to have this kind of cross-border transport agreement to allow trucks in Myanmar trucks come into Indian territory or something like that. Then we also conducted some simulation analysis. Then once the trilateral highway is completed, this shows the economic impacts. Red colors shows the positive impact and blue colors show the negative impacts compared to the baseline forecast. Then the northeastern region, actually we expect that positive impact will spread to the northeastern region. But the size, the magnitude of the impact is very small and limited. This is the scenario. Then to wrap up, the keys for the connecting the dots. As I highlighted in red, the security issues is currently overshadowing the past efforts for regional development, including this trilateral highway, and also the Caladam multimodal transit transport project. So mainly the issue is from Myanmar. the coup, and also the Rohingya issues in Rakhine state of Myanmar, which overshadows the Karadan project. So in this respect, India and Myanmar share a common interest to support, to help regain the stability of the Myanmar. Besides that issues, other keys for the connecting the dots include the followings. As I showed you, economic impacts of the trilateral highway are expected to be positive but quantitatively small. This is mainly because the lack of the effective dots, that means the big cities with vibrant economic activities and within adequate distance along the route. So this contrasts with the southern economic corridor under the Greater Mekong Sub-region, which connects Bangkok to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. In between, there's Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia. So on the both sides of the economic corridor, there are big cities with, that is, in a sense, a necessary condition to enjoy the big economic benefits through the development of economic corridors. So this means that enhancing connectivity itself is not enough to bring the significant economic benefit to the Northeastern region. So this implies that the importance of the policies beyond the scope of the physical infrastructure or the institutional arrangement, which may include industrial policy for the private sector development, including the policies to attract FDIs, and also some spatial development policy, so which is to identify a city to be the center of the region. Maybe the Guwahati is the biggest city in the Northeastern region, so the role of Guwahati may be very important. And also the security policy. Then for the institutional arrangement for the cross-border transport, as I mentioned, it is very difficult. So maybe efficient transshipment facilities like dry ports at the border area may be an alternative solution, so which will not take a long time. And also another issue, maybe the India's return to the RCEP. So this can contribute to boost the India's trade with Myanmar, China, Thailand, along this trilateral highway. So this is the end of my talk. Thank you very much.